Ireland and Japan, and it is Ireland off the big boot of Dana O'Brien that gets us going. Brought down by the Japanese inside the 22. To say that sun glare in the shoot, just to be aware of from any high ball. Another Ireland line-out. It's worked to good effect. So far they've got so many good options in this line-out. They are a big, tall, strong squad, and they peel away this time. And here's the big charging number 8, Brittany Hogan, one of the real unsung heroes in this Irish team. Here's the captain, co-captain Sam Monaghan, carrying forward. O'Brien looks to shift for Higgins. Higgins now creating some space as Flood punches into the line. Here's the first touch for Amy Lee Costigan. The flyer on the edge! Amy Lee Costigan opens her account and opens Ireland's account at Rugby World Cup 2025. It's a classic finish from Amy Lee.
It certainly is. You can't give her a bit of space because she will absolutely finish. Great work in the midfield to really tighten up Japan, and then the space on the outside, the link up between the Olympians, Flood and Amy Lee Costigan, still has work to do. Big fend out, gets Ireland onto the scoreboard. Just the timing of that pass, the accuracy out in front to Amy Lee, and then finishes the job.
Dana O'Brien with this very precise left boot. She adds 2 more. 6 jersey for Ireland. She's predominantly a second row. They've lost a few from that area, have the Irish, and now they look like they want to spread from inside their own territory. A little double pump from Flood to find Costigan on the edge again. This time Otsuka hangs on, and she needed to. But that connection of Jones again finds Monaghan. This time Ireland will drive. Japan did well initially to hold up Ireland's first driving wall. Jones has got it tucked in the back here. Now Hogan comes in just to add a bit of weight, and now they've got go forward here. Higgins comes in, joins as well, as does Costigan. It's still with Niamh Jones, crawling, crashing over. Set piece execution, and Ireland get a second. It's the hooker Niamh Jones.
Well, they just keep coming, this green wave. The best teams in the world absolutely punish you on penalties. Niamh Jones, right at the start of it, has been excellent with her arrows so far. And just the patience here from Ireland.
Dana O'Brien, who only turned 22 on Friday, plays well above that age from a similar position to her first conversion. Yeah, knifes it down the middle again. A perfect 10 minutes of rugby for Ireland. 14 points to 0, they lead Japan.
Full pack effort. Even the wingers getting involved in the mauls now.
Looking into that sunshine, O'Brien brings down a deep restart and then just gets a good solid exit down towards halfway. In fact, now a chance for Japan, looking to open things up here on the counter, and they've got some space on the edge. To Japan, it's with Kawamura, the blindside flanker, taken in a good tackle by Baven Parsons.
Japan are creating themselves opportunities, but not being able to execute.
Another set piece. Let's go down to the sideline, Jenny Drummond.
Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, well, at the start of the match, actually, just before the match, I was chatting to Ireland's dedicated kicking coach, Gareth Stenson, former Ireland fly half. The first time that Ireland women have had a dedicated kicking coach. We can see from Dana O'Brien just how well she's kicking. But he also mentioned how crucial the first 15 or 20 minutes are of this match, because it's been such a long build-up. It's all about the confidence and the fact that they've got 2 tries defended so
Hold
well.
that, Jenny. Hang on a second, because here comes Baven Parsons back in green after 2 broken legs. And on the score sheet, what a return for Baven Parsons. Created the space off that brilliant platform. And Irish fans are on their feet. The 2 wingers combine, and Baven Parsons on the score sheet.
Just how good. Great set piece, and Higgins there just does enough, and the big show and go from Amy Lee Costigan. And how many times we've seen these 2 link up, coming all the way off her wing to get to her other wing. And Parson, we know she's got pace, but she's also got power to finish.
And now with a World Cup try, there's As O'Brien slots another. She is dead-eye at the moment, and Ireland going up in multiples of 7. Dug out from the base of the scrum. Here they come again. Nice little dummy from Hirotsu. Good footwork as well. Around the corner come the Japanese forwards. And then back they go to a big blind. A bit of space here for Furata. Now Sato up to Kato towards the 5-metre line. It's really quick this time. Nagata ships it on. Saito it was, rather. 5 metres short. Japan looking for their first points. Otsuka lost the ball. Big and wide for Iwakugi towards the line. Just dragged down by Flood. Japan come at them again as Ireland regroup. Short and hard. Low drive. Stopped by Jones. On the line. It's there for Japan this time. And it's Haruka Hirotsu. The try they've been working for, the one they've been looking for. Gets the royal seal of approval, and it's Hirotsu who scores. Ayasa Otsuku has struck this really nicely. Japan get their reward.
It's just not about the ability to kick the ball, it's that tactical play as well that Ireland have brought in.
They go again quick off the top from the line out when back up over halfway again. Ireland around the corner comes O'Dowd. And now Hogan looking for the inside runner on the angle. It was Flood. Japan read it well. O'Brien again. Higgins has been busy. Goes herself this time, Eve Higgins. Slicing through, piercing the Japanese defence. Getting the offload away to Fiona Chute. And Ireland are cutting up at Franklin's Gardens.
Well, how good. Evie Higgins has been involved so much this afternoon, but as a distributor. So then the defence just slides off her, thinking she's going to move it to the outside. Just here, so composed, little show and go. Puts on the accelerator and Chute right on her shoulder. One-handed offload. Absolutely wonderful try from the girls in green. Ball in 2 hands, keeps the opposition guessing. 2 defenders.
And O'Brien adds 2 more. And Ireland jump out.
Thank you.
Robinson, the chairman of World Rugby, is very nervous for this one, as Ireland look to get us into touch, get us into half-time. And what a half it has been. Ireland, well, they wanted to come out back to a World Cup for the first time. Second half underway off the boot of Misaki Matsumura. Ireland leading Japan 28 points to 7 with a bonus point after 4 first half tries. O'Brien arguing the toss. She thinks she's been started on the distance there. And now Japan go low and hard. Again stopped on the line. Desperate defence from the island. Japan, though, straight after half-time and looking for points. They'll keep it tight. The hooker could get once more. Ireland just picking them off now. Low and hard again goes Kitano. She stopped short of the line as well. They'll dig it out once more. A lot of bodies. Not a lot of room to try and get this down. It's funneled to the back, and this time they do go over. And it's Masami Kawamura who gets the try. The coaches get the pats on the back, but so does this outstanding loose forward, Masami Kawamura.
Well, Kawamura, all at the heart of it, right from the line out. Initially got such a rumble on here, completely dislodged.
Thank you. Otsuka. No problem with that. The goal kicking's been perfect from both kickers. But it's Japan who draw first blood after the half-time break. They've flown out of the sheds. Ireland still leading 28-14. It's just the 7th meeting between these teams. Japan actually won the last time in 2022. O'Brien goes really high and a loud Parsons the time. Again, Japan now just looking to really try and stretch, and they found some space here on the edge for the blind side again. Kawamura away for one now. Ibukugi on the wraparound. They surge into the Irish 22. Japan hot on to attack. Away it comes again. Otsuka, lots of spaces. A fractured line. The ball is brilliant. And Matsumura clings on up to the 5-metre line. Quick pick. Numbers intercept Higgins. And away goes Eve Higgins. Is she going to go coast to coast? Looking for a speedster. She won't need them, Eve Higgins. So often the unsung hero of the Irish side. And Higgins goes 95 to score and break Japanese hearts.
Well, we said she is no stranger to performing on the big stage and under pressure. And how about that? On your try line, picking up the pass, going the absolute length. This was such brilliant play from Japan. The build-up, the break on the outside, the continuity, the soft hands. But here, just one pass too many. Ireland really struggling to get back, and it's a do-or-die moment. And Higgins just picks it off, the big fend, and the gas to finish.
Oh, but Japan. As O'Brien adds 2 more to extend the lead again. What a sequence of play. Ireland to throw 5 metres out from Japan's line to the middle, and they will set the drive here. And again, they are well organised, it's efficient, and it's brutal. As Japan try and pile in bodies everywhere, it'll have to come away. And in fact, it's going to be a penalty try.
Time off. TMO check.
Oh, hang on, we're going to check something else.
Coming.
It looks like he's looking at Sam Monaghan here.
We do have an obstruction by Ireland, so it's going to be a penalty against Ireland in 5 meters. So no penalty try, and the yellow card has to come back. Please, open.
So Anna McGann out there in jersey 23 for Ireland as well, having replaced Amy Lee Costigan. Throw to the line out comes from Clena Maloney McDonald, the only Irish player who was part of the team in 2017. Here goes Dalton, their player of the year, just short of the line. Looking for the protection and support. It comes from Perry Pick and Go. Ireland piling in. Now is Hogan. There is plenty of her. She's been everywhere. Brittany Hogan. Now they look to release onto the field, and over the whitewash is Enya Breen for Ireland. They had one rubbed out, but Breen obliges to extend the lead again.
That's exactly what you want from the bench. Immediate impact. Initially Dalton, lovely little attack down.
Dana O'Brien, who's been absolutely perfect off the kicking tee, should have no problem with this one right in front. And she doesn't. So Ireland do eventually come out to 42 points to 14.
But as soon as they go to those outside channels, there is opportunities there.
Down the back goes Maloney McDonald, and it's nicely, quickly transferred to Corrie Fallon as Hogan goes up over halfway. Ireland have been pretty clinical, by and large, with ball in hand, but they'll concede the penalty here. Monaghan held on too long, and Japan want to go, and might be marched back here to Ireland. Muguni Abe, the new halfback on, started every match at the 2021 World Cup.
It's not needed. She wants to play quick, wants to play with tempo. When you've got all these bodies around and on the floor, that's your time to strike. So she
through the hands for Hirotsu. And now Kawamura. Ireland digging in here, digging in. Was Perry. Abe brings it away. Again, lofting the kick. There's space out here, and it sits in the breadbasket of Hatara, and then away from Parsons. Sakurako Hatara. O'Brien sends it into the stands. And Ireland's return to Rugby World Cup football. Rugby couldn't have gone much better. It's been a long, long wait for the team in green, but they are here to put others on notice. 42 points to 14. Ireland over Japan.